Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back into another episode on the modded series. How you guys doing today? You know, I'm doing really good. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I'm having a really great day. We are back playing some more Direwolf20 again today, and we're doing our first intro in the new base. Check this out. If you guys did not watch it last episode, we started working on our brand new base, and it looks really, really awesome. Since last episode, I've added a couple different things to it to make it a little bit more less leaky, because between last episode and this episode, I've been experiencing some rain, so I added some glass so it wouldn't come through. Here, I did leave this open because I plan on using this as an entrance and exit point, because once we start adding on to the side bits, because we're gonna have, I guess you could say tunnels. They're not really tunnels, they're just closed in walkways, and we won't be able to go through those, so I wanted to have a way to get into the introsphere, and that's the reason why these are here, so that we can get in through the top and also through the bottom as well, because I do plan on having a platform down here somewhere. I haven't decided where though, because it's kind of a cramped space. Anyhoozle, I am glad you guys are here. I am currently in the middle of upgrading some things because last episode, we finally almost filled up our entire storage. Look at this. It's ridiculous because of all of this stuff. And I want to do some things with this stuff because we have so many ores. We're gonna need to automate these ores today. I want to automate these ores in some way. I also want to upgrade our ME system, well, our refined storage disk drive storage, which means I want to fill up all of these banks. I went ahead and made 7 extra banks, I can count. I made 7 extra disk drives, and I want to fill all of them up with something. And I'm guessing it's gonna be 64K storage drives, but there's no way I'm gonna do that. I do have 5 sojourners, so I am gonna be using each one of these to try to make as many of the 64K storage drives as I can. That way we have tons of storage and we won't have to worry about the quarry anymore, because I'm kind of delaying on working on the quarry until I can upgrade that, because if I start it now, it's just gonna fill up in like 5 minutes and I'm gonna be at SOL on that one. So we've got a lot of work ahead of us today. I've done the majority of the move already. I've already got most of my stuff kind of lined up here and over here as well. This, of course, was our automatic smelter, and I do want to set up some automation sooner or later. I just don't know when we're going to do that. I've also put in our magma crucible and stuff like that. I plan on having 3 of these, and we'll kind of work around with that also as well. So today, mostly today, we're just gonna start working on getting this kind of up and running, because the one thing I really want to get done sooner or later is start to work on the outside works and the other spheres on this base, but we can't do that until we get more marble, and we can't get more marble until we get more storage. And just like that, we have 8 64K storage drives. It didn't take that long to get all of these. About 30 minutes worth of resource gathering, stuff like that. The only thing that really caused me any trouble was the silicone, because I kept running out of it. So I had to go back to the nether, get a bunch of quartz, smelt all that down, and that took a little bit of time. It took about 1,000 iron or something like that. Not too much. But anyhoozle, we now have 8 of these bad boys. Let's go ahead and turn those into the actual disc versions. Now, we could, in theory, go up to the next level, which there's actually let me see, in that one, the mod, let me just look up storage drives. Let's go up to, let's just do, I already had that on there. I know that there was like a cluster. Oh, there they are. Okay, so we've got the regular refined storage drives, which goes up to 64. But then there's another mod called Reborn Storage that goes up to 256, 1,204K, which is 1 million, 4,096K, which is 4 million, and then 16,038 4K, which is, I do believe, 100 and something. I don't know. It's really freaking huge. That's like 3 of these, which is, well, basically that is like, how many million? Is that 16 million worth of these guys? In my brain place, that's what that says. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy amounts of storage. I don't need all of that. I'm just gonna make the regular 64K storage drive. So let's go ahead and hit this, and then hit this. I don't think I have any of those housings. Oh, I do have those housings. So let's make 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll have to make the rest of them like so. 5, 6, 7, 8. Boom, nailed it, aced it, can't be stopped. Now what's really cool about these things, and all of these as well, I can recycle these. So what I can do is I can use this disk management thing, and after I stick all of these in here, by the way, this is gonna be crazy, watch. Look at all that storage, 512K storage compared to 128K storage. That's freaking ridiculous. So what I can do is I can take all of this stuff out now, and I can shove it in here, and what it's going to do is it's actually going to drain it into our system down here. So that's really, really cool. So I could just do this and let this wait I could let this wait forever to drain into this storage down here, or I can grab some speed upgrades real quick. Let me see if I should have some speed upgrades down here that will speed up the process a little bit faster. But I don't think I'm gonna do that right now, just because it does speed up the process quite a bit, but it does not go as fast as I would like it to go. So if we go ahead and set those in there. So as you can see, it does count down quite a bit faster than what it was, but it's not fast enough. Nope. I'm getting off on a tangent. I'm not gonna jump down another freaking rabbit hole and make 8 of these just to turn all of this into 64Ks. This is fine for now, Ballentine. Just move on. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna be doing is I need to go ahead and turn the quarry back on really quickly so that way that thing can go. Now that we have, I'm not gonna say we have infinite storage, but we have a lot more storage readily available for us. Wait a minute, the quarry's over in this direction. Oh, I thought that was I actually thought that was the mood for a second. That was weird. I had like a little freak out moment. It's like, what was that? Okay, here we go. Let's go back in here and turn on the quarry. Feels good. Oh, it feels good. Okay, turn you back on. Dig for me, Corey. Dig for me. Now, are you gonna be okay with the whole power situation? Good for you. Good for you. Everything looks great. Things are squirting in there. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and head back. And now everything should be working good with the quarry. We're going to be getting a lot more we're going to be getting a lot more marble over the next couple of episodes, probably. But I would like to say by next episode we'll start working more on the base this way. We'll start working more on the base. I want to add some more of those circles and deals because I really want to add more rooms because I have some things I want to do in here. So yeah, for the rest of today's episode, there is one other thing I want to go ahead and manage really quickly. The big problem I have right now are these. All of these ores, we have these ores, but we can't use them. So what I'm having to do is manually take them out and then stick them in this thing, and then this thing just squirts them back into here, which I don't want to have to do the manual disc. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a little automated system. Now, what I am going to do is I'm going to keep this here. I guess I could, but if I'm going to keep this here, I'm going to remove these guys because once I do everything kind of automatic, I won't need to have like mass quantities of things at one time. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all of this stuff out and leave these guys here. I'm going to make 2 more of these guys. I'm probably going to upgrade them too. Let me see. Let's go up look at those upgrade kits. Upgrade kit. So to go to the next upgrade kit, I'm gonna need Signalum, and which is really easy to do. It's just redstone. Well, it's Signalum blend and sand, which is just copper, silver, and some deep stabilized redstone, which is just redstone and that magma thing over there. So that's pretty easy to do. The next thing, the hardest thing, would be the cryothium, which needs blizz powder, which I don't, and of course niter, which is going to be kind of a problem. Blizz powder, of course, you need blizz rods. I have to go find out where I can find me some blizz rods because I'd like to upgrade to the Signalum and then into the Enderium if I can do it, which takes pyrotheum. Yeah, that's not a big deal. Pyrotheum dust. The hardest thing to do would be the Enderium because this requires Enderium blend, which takes shiny metal and liquid ender. Do I have shiny in here? I think I do. Yes, I do. I have a little bit of platinum. Okay, so what my plans are is I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to try to get these 2 back and then upgrade them beyond that into the Enderium versions. And because then they'll be really fast. And then I'm going to set up an automated ore smelting system. I went to do the intro for this and I realized all my armor's gone. We're gonna need to fix that in the future. Seriously, this whole iron armor thing not working out. I actually died earlier because of an enderman. I had to get ender pearls. It's a long story. Anyhoozle, I have been busy. I have made myself 2 pulverizers, 2 redstone furnaces. All of them are in the basic form. I have also made these bad boys, these huge upgrade kits. We made a bunch of them, which required a lot of stuff. Basically, since I've been gone, it's just mostly been crafting, so you guys haven't missed too much. I mean, I could have put it in the video, but then, of course, it would have been boring. Nobody wants to see that. So, anyways, got these upgrade kits. I've got 2, well, I've got 2 each for each one of these. So there's 2 for this guy, 2, what? Do I have enough? Probably. Okay, let's just go ahead and do it. Okay, so I've got this many. I've got 4, good, perfect. Okay, counting is good with me today. Okay, so basically what I'm gonna do with these guys, if you guys have never seen this, I don't even know if I've shown this on camera. all you gotta do, take the basic ones, really easy to make, and then you make the upgrade kits. So then you go right click. Oh, so great, so sciencey, I know. And each one of these upgrade kits upgrades it to the next level. Now I'm up to the reinforced version, going up to the Signalum, well, the, what's it called? The Signalum version, and then last but definitely not least, the Resident version. The Resident being the highest version that you can go. And so so what it's doing, there's two different things that this upgrade kit is doing to each one of these pieces of machines. They are increasing the capacity for electricity, or RF. Each one of them, so much lag. Each one of these is 60,000 RF in storage for them, which, I mean, that's not really that huge of a deal. But what's really cool is it's giving these things more augment slots. And what this is going to allow me to do is then stick all of these augments in here, and each one of these augments increases the speed of this machine by an amount. I don't exactly know like what percentage it makes it faster or not. I don't know, but all I know is these things are pretty quick. So what I've also done is I've upgraded this one to the Resident version. I've upgraded this guy to the Signalum version. Now the reason I didn't make this one the Resident is because I ran out of Ender Pearls and Enderium, and I didn't want to make any more, and it's fine. It's fine, it's not gonna bug me, no one look at it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do with these guys, and okay. I'm about to try to explain some redstone science. Actually, no. What's it called? Refined storage? I'm about to try to explain some refined storage science. Okay, so I've did some things. And now, what I have got to do now is I've got to link these guys up to the system and then automate my ores through them the exact way that we did this, except it's going to be different. So what I have done in the past is so much lag spike. I don't know what it is. Why is it doing that? my FPS right now is hovering around 80. So I don't know if that's a good thing or if that's a bad thing. Maybe it's a good thing because that means that we're doing so much stuff in the world it's lagging me up a bit. I don't know. Okay, so what I am now going to do, since refined storage, as far as I know, it does not have channels. So if you guys remember, for Applied Energistics 2, or if you guys don't remember, you guys are gonna have to learn. Applied Energistics 2 had something called channels, and each line only could hold up to 8 channels. Now, I don't know if refined storage is like that or not. As far as I know, it doesn't look like it because everything is on one channel. Everything's on one channel, and this is 8 here, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All of this is on one channel, so I'm guessing no on the channel thing. So that's really good. Some people might say, oh, it's one less thing in the game. No, it's good. It's fantastic. We don't want channels. We don't want channels. Those are terrible. So without the channel thing, we have to not worry about that, which is good. Now, there is one thing I want to look at really quickly. Exporters. I don't know whether or not... Oh, goodness. Do I have anything to make this? Can I do... Oh, no. I used up all of them, haven't I? Okay, so let's go and look at my print. My thingy. I'm going to need you. Do I have any silicone bits? Silicone. Do I? I do. Give me that. And I'm also going to need some redstone. We have so much redstone. I'm giving out the bottom hole. Okay, can I have that? Nope. Red. Perfect. Redstone. We only have 17,000 redstone. I mean, we might run out within the next couple of episodes, so we might want to go up and fix that. Okay, so, redstone. Silicone, go in there. Make me things. Yes, perfect. Now you go here. Make me this thing. Perfect. Make me another one. And one more. Perfect. Okay, so now what I want to test out is I don't exactly know how these importers work. Or these exporters. So make this. Nope, make this. I said this here. Perfect. And then make this. I have that, right? Oh, I'm just so prepared for this episode. Okay, so exporter. Now, how does this work? I have not tested this out yet. I probably should have, but hey, working on the fly. Boom. Okay, this is good. Okay, so basically what this exporter is doing, from what my knowledge of exporterness is working, each one of these slots is allocated towards an item. So if I take an item, like so, if I take, let's just say iron ore, if I stick this in here in the exporter, like that, okay, and if I whitelist that, can I whitelist that? No, okay. If this importer is now going to prioritize my iron and say, hey, this thing, my system says I need to put iron here. Iron's gonna flow into here, and then of course if I set this correctly, it'll then flow into my pulverizer, which is what I want. Okay, so give me that. Give me that back. Give me this. I don't want to break that. Okay, there we go. Perfect. So now what I think I need to do, now I've got 2 different lines. I've got 1 pulverizer. Well, I've got 2 of each one. The reason why I've done this is because I want it to be a little bit more efficient and faster. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split up all of my ores between the 2 of them. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll do aluminum. 6, 7, 8. We'll leave nickel out. 9, and I think 9, because I don't exactly know what resonating ore or that black quartz ore is for, so we're not going to be doing those. So I've got, did I say 9? I don't remember. Okay, we're going to say that I said 9. So I've got 9 of them, split them up so it's 4 and 5. I'll probably layer them in such a way that enables me to do the ones that I need the most. Like I'm going to need gold and iron the most. So I'll do those in separate ones, and then I'll kind of tier it up. Like I'll put 10 in one, copper in the other, probably silver and lead in each one. So that way it kind of flows through the way that I'm going to need them. Because I have a feeling they're going to, nope, can I go back in? Thank you. So because I have a feeling this guy's going to prioritize, if I put, let's just say if I put iron in first, it's going to prioritize iron first. So I think I'm going to need to work around with that and see exactly how that works off screen. So got exporters. Now I need one other thing, which was importers. Now I used to use ender chests to do this. And I still might actually do that on the exporters instead of doing it that way. But I'm gonna need a cable to hook that in like this. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do, just use exporters for right now, and then if I need to, well, I'm gonna use importers for right now, and then if I feel like changing it in the future, I will. So we'll make 2 importers. Perfect. So what I'm gonna do, let's see, where am I gonna put this? It's perfect right here. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna break out some blocks, and then I'm gonna set this up to where I can do top and the bottom. We'll do pulverizer, redstone furnace, pulverizer, redstone furnace. Perfect. And then I'm trying to make this in a way that it doesn't look really tacky. I don't think you can put importers on the same place. So if I put one there, I don't think I can put, yeah, I can't put one there. I think applied energistics you can do that, but you can't in this refined storage. Because I've gotta have an import place. So I'm probably, I'm gonna have to have the importer on this side. It's gonna run through the system and then exporter on this side. And I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. Now, the power is gonna be ran through the back. Let's go ahead and look and see how the wiring is gonna work out. So let's grab some cable, some power like this. And let's take a look at it back here because we don't have a lot of room to really work with. So let's do that like so, and then we'll carry this down to here. These guys should be getting power now. Perfect. Now I think we're gonna have to do this. Now I don't know whether or not these are gonna work with facades. I really hope they do. No, is that the right one? No, exporters. We're gonna need to do it the other way. Give me that. Thank you. So we're gonna need to put exporters on top, like so, and then importers on bottom. Give me this back. Nope. Give me that, and give me that. Now, how am I gonna wire this? Boom. Okay, give me this. Boom and boom. And then we'll just raise it up by 1. That way I have some wire connection places. Because I gotta make sure all this wire is kind of connected right. There we go. Just like so. And then we'll carry this down to here. Now that's connected into the system. Now if I put in iron, you gonna work? Oh no, it won't work because I gotta set it like this. Perfect, it works. Okay, so now if I then take an iron ingot, give me this. Where's my iron ingot? Where is it at? There you are. Give me an iron ingot. If I set that onto the importer, it should squirt back into my system. Are you gonna squirt? Oh no, you're not. You're gonna squirt because I need to set you up. So we're gonna do that. Squirting. Are you squirting now? Import. You gonna squirt? You're squirting. Yes! We did it. Okay, mic dropped. Okay, I have been tinkering around with our little setup up here, and I finally got it to where I want it to be. So, what I have done is I've got export buses on the top, import buses on the bottom, and then one export bus, well actually one import bus on this guy over here. We'll explain that in just a second. So the way that these guys are working, each one of these export buses have different arrays of ores in them. I've kind of split them up, like I said earlier, into so that way I get the ones that I need faster. But you can do this in any way, shape, or form that you want. It's no big deal. But they do prioritize whatever's first, as far as I know. Okay, so now that that has been out of the way, I will say that this system is pretty good if you want to do mass stuff at one time, but if you only want to do certain things at one time, it's not really the best solution that you can go for. But for me, I want ingots. I don't want ores, I want ingots, because ingots are usable. So this is great for me. Now with the export buses, each one of these have to be set. The import buses do not have to be set, so these guys could just be left open. I thought you had to set those in there, but you do not. Just leave those open. They will always pull out as long as this thing's shooting out the bottom. And then I put one import bus on this guy's designated towards the left side. And the reason why I did this is because you're going to have to do this, because whichever one that you have gold on, remember it's gold, whichever one has the gold on it, you're going to want to have one side set to a different import bus, because the way that the line works, it will not send the secondary output of gold down because it is cinnabar. Cinnabar will not go through a smelter, so you're going to have to access cinnabar through your other import bus. Now you're not going to make a load of cinnabar like through, I think, like 4,000 gold or 2,000 gold or something like that. I only got like 80 something cinnabar, so it's not really that huge of a thing, but it is useful. And what's useful, if you guys are wondering what cinnabar is useful, you can take cinnabar, you could take something like nickel, which is the main reason why I left nickel out of the system, and you can put it into a induction smelter and make tons of shiny metal. So look at that, automatic 100% secondary effect of the nickel. You're gonna get tons of shiny metal from this. This is the reason why I left it out. This shiny makes Enderium. Enderium is very, very useful. I'm just gonna let that roll because I just love seeing all the shiny. It looks good, I love platinum. Anyhoozle, you're gonna need to have that exporting out the side, because if not, it's going to clog up and you're not gonna have anything go through it. So you're gonna wanna have one import bus with cinnabar and wanna make sure that is whitelisted. So the mode set is to whitelist. It's only going to be whitelisting out the left side through cinnabar. It will not be pulling anything else like silver or any kind of other secondary or effect. So I do want to let you guys know about that. This is pretty good. The only problem I have right now is the whole fact that it's ugly. The whole facade thing did not work. I did check into it. I don't know what's wrong with them. So if we look up facade, I made some facades, and if we look up in the NEI or the JEI or whatever the heck you call it nowadays, facade, there are two different facades that you can use. You can use this facade from XNet, and you can use this facade from whatever the heck this is called, Integrated Dynamics. I don't know exactly what that is. Combined with a block to crafting in a crafting table. I don't know if this is going to work because you need to have a block of crystal whatever, and you're going to also need a crystallized whatever chunk, and I don't know how you get the chunk other than through ore generation, and I don't think I've gotten any of them. So if we look crystal, yeah, don't know how you get those. So that's out of the question. So with that being said, these facades do not seem to work with this. They just continue to manipulate the block. Even if I shift right click, it doesn't seem to want to place them. Maybe if I put marble in my inventory, marble? I haven't tried this out yet. Let's just stick some marble in my inventory. Will this work? Mimicking marble? Doesn't seem to. Super sad panda. So we're kind of stuck with that for right now until I can figure out a solution for it. There are no covers, so that's the thing as well. So, anyhoozle, system works great. Now I just have to AFK like I've been doing. So far we've got 20,000 iron, just 20,000, just 20,000. But anyways, that is going to be it for today's episode, guys. I hope you guys had fun today, because I had a ton of fun today. So don't forget, guys, if you hate this video, you guys know where to put it, but if you did enjoy, do not forget to hit the like button, guys. Like I would say, it's been something to make support on all of our series so far, and I want to say thank you guys for all your amazing support, guys. Don't forget to post any questions, comments, or small marks, comment section down there. I'll hear from you guys. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out. Have a great and wonderful rest of your day. Let me know in the comment section, because next episode, I can't figure out what I want to do. I have a feeling I know what I'm going to do. But I can either expand upon the base, because we got tons of marble now. I think that's what I'm going to do. And also, there's a mod that I want to get into pretty soon that's going to fix our armor problem. Yeah, this is going to be pretty fun whenever we do get into it. The only problem is I need nether stars.